And welcome back to the channel, everyone. We did a short YouTube video a couple weeks ago where we showed how you can use a dollar store pitcher holding 2.5 quarts of water to flush your toilet in the event you didn't have any water coming in through your municipal or well water supply, let's say during a hurricane or a power outage. And the video got a lot more views than we thought it would, and we got a couple great comments. One of the comments was interesting. What most people probably thought and didn't say is that, well, that's great that you can flush your toilet with 2.5 quarts of water. What if somebody poops in the toilet and doesn't just pee? Is that going to be enough water to flush it down? Well, that depends. It depends on whether you have children, whether you have adults, whether somebody puts a lot into the toilet or puts a little into the toilet. So let's just clarify. In most cases, if you're just, let's say you're out in the country, power's out, your bathtub is filled, and you've got 4 people in the house, if everybody's peeing, you can do this and send it down the road, that's fine. And if other people have to do their business, you may need more water. Now, as we mentioned, this is a 2.5 quart pitcher. You could go up farther. You could go to a 1 gallon pitcher. And again, you don't fill them all the way up because they can be a little hard to handle and you don't want to splash, especially if you have a wood floor. But you can use a 1 gallon pitcher to flush the toilet. If you feel you need more, this is a 2 gallon pitcher. You can use a 2 gallon bucket to flush. If you feel you need more water, we didn't fill it up, but you can use a 5 gallon bucket. You can fill it half full, 4 gallons. The older we get, the harder it is to handle something that big. So if you're using a 2 gallon or 1 gallon pitcher, you'll probably be fine. What we're trying to do in our house, and what we recommend for a lot of people, is avoid taking the toilet tank lid off. Most people have Kleenex and fresheners and a roll of bath tissue. They need to use that surface. If you take the top off of your toilet, you run the risk of dropping it and breaking the floor. You run the risk of breaking the toilet top, and it's just an extra added hassle because you have to fight with the toilet seat. You don't need to do that. If you have a bathtub filled with water, just scoop up, take it, and you can do the flush. Now, another thing that people have asked about is odor control. If you use a toilet and people pee in there or do other business, if you need to wait for water, you can always take bath tissue and you can layer a couple of sheets down on top of the water. As simple as it is. This doesn't work very well with this little bit of water. You can put a few sheets in, they'll pick up the water and it'll act as a barrier. And we found that to be a very effective way to control odors in a toilet until you can get water to flush it. So that's another good idea that you can think of. Again, in our case, we don't have the bathroom filled for this video, but you fill it as high as you can until the water starts going into the overflow and you have it available. You can use a small bucket, you can use a bigger bucket, whatever container works for you. You just have to experiment with it. Remember, we're all about preparedness. We're all about understanding how our toilets and other mechanical features in our home works. And what we're trying to do is impart that knowledge to you guys so that you can better cope with hurricanes and other emergencies that can come by. I'm going to go ahead and flush this now. And we're ready to go. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them. Also, remember what these are. These videos are explaining concepts we talk about in our book, Real Life Hurricane Prep. Feel free to check out our channel, check out the other videos, and have a great day.